So here we have the Ford C-Max on an 11 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. 7 seats in place at the moment, so this is the amount of boot space you have as a 7-seater. You can of course fold these rear two down, and I'll show you how much space you have when you do that. As you can see, there's plenty of it. You can also fold down the remaining seats as well, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, then we'll hop in and run through the controls on the inside. You can see the rear doors on this car are sliding, making access to the rear seats a lot easier in tighter parking spaces. Now that we've done a full circle, you can also see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. On the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle at the bottom, the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge. And above that, we have the main trip computer, which includes the total miles for this car. They are 85,595. Above that, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so of course we are in park at the moment. You can change information displayed in that main section by using buttons on the steering wheel for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information, and the buttons in question are just here. We have phone and stereo controls beneath that, cruise control and speed limiter over on this left hand side. The button just here will start and stop the engine. You just need to make sure the key is in the car with you. And then over in the center we have the stereo and the screen for the stereo as well. So as you can see, we have DAB radio. Every push of the radio button will take you through a different waveband. We've also got AM, we've got FM as well. And as I say, eventually we will get back around to where we started with the DAB. This car's also got a CD player, and on top of that, we've got auxiliary input, so you can plug a device in there. We've got Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly as well. And all of those are accessed using the buttons here. You can pair your phone from here as well, of course. And we have the main volume for the stereo. Beneath that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger temperature and the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. This button turns your air conditioning off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain those temperatures by taking control of the direction of the air and the fan speed. Any manual adjustment will override that straight away and allow you to put it back on your own settings. We have a heated rear screen, a proper heated front screen. This car has autonomous parking, so it will look for a parking spot for you. When it finds one big enough, it will take control of the steering and tell you, using the parking sensors, and it'll also tell you what gear to be in as well. You can turn the parking sensors on and off from here, and we have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Glenbourne's. We'd love to hear from you soon.